Hello, Huskies. Welcome to November and happy Thursday. As you can see this morning, we're starting out with some clouds and a few light rain showers. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Tomorrow, an atmospheric river will come in from the Pacific coast, which will bring the temperatures up, but it does mean gusty winds and some potentially heavy rain, although not in Seattle, thanks to a rain shadow that will form. To be in the mountains, there is going to be heavy snow up there too, so be cautious of that as well. And then this wind could also cause other severe impacts. I'll talk about later. Next week, the precipitation will at least go away, and it will be somewhat drier, except for the fact that the high temperatures will only be in the low 40s, maybe even upper 30s some days, and lows are going to drop below freezing into the upper 20s. This is currently what it looks like from our building. You can see it's pretty cloudy, common sight for November, but at least there isn't that much rain right now, so that's a little bit that's a little bit of good news. But there will be rain tomorrow. Seattle itself is going to get rain shadowed, so there wouldn't be too much there. But outside Seattle, outside Seattle in the north and south Puget Sound, there could be potential heavy downpours tomorrow, so watch out for that. And then, in addition to the rain, there's going to be some pretty high wind, which could have gusts exceeding 40 miles an hour, sustained in the near 30 miles an hour. And if you're near the water, like Strait of Juan de Fuca or the Puget Sound, then you risk seeing even higher wind gusts. This could mean down trees, could mean fallen power lines, and even power outages. So we could be cautious of that. And then looking at the upcoming forecast for next week, it'll be cloudy with a few showers today, tomorrow, and through Sunday. Monday starts to change where the rain slowly goes away, but the temperatures are going to drop to the lower 40s, upper 30s, and overnight they're going to get down to down into the 20s. Most of the daily highs until that point will be in the 40s, except tomorrow, where the atmospheric river will bring them up into the 50s. As for Husky football fans, on Friday evenings, the game on Friday evening looks to have a few light to moderate rain showers. The rain shadow caused by the atmospheric river should prevent it from being too heavy, but we're not ruling out the chance of heavy rain which could theoretically happen. And more of a bigger risk is the winds are going to be quite high and gusty too. And if you were reading the blog, you would have seen that we predict this would benefit the Beavers, but that's because rain and wind can scuttle a football passing game, while the run game works just fine, and that would shut down the UW. So hopefully the Dogs will be able to overcome this rain and wind. It may seem like the game in Seattle is home field advantage, but when the weather department, it doesn't look to be, at least given how it impacts the game. Anyway, that's all we have today for today's Dawgcast. Hopefully it'll actually be. Hopefully the rain won't be too bad tomorrow, and that the winds won't be too intense. But just in case, be prepared for all those things. In November, yes, it's going to be cold next week, so that it does mean bringing out your winter clothing. Even what I'm wearing now may not be appropriate. So, anyway, enjoy the rest of your week and go Dogs.